Right, I believe we're live now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We come to you guys from we're City of London, actually. I'm outside a conference, recent UK conference, where a lot of young conservatives and libertarians gathered. I was a guest speaker, so I'm going to be doing the videos from here today, alongside good friends. We had Nigel Farage, we had Dan Hannan, Steve Baker, Ben Bradley, Lee Anderson, MP. We have Emily Hewitson. For those of you who know, I'm actually going to get Emily to join the live stream to talk to you guys about the latest update that we have from the Westminster bubble, which relates to Reform UK and Richard Tice as party leader. This is about what Richard Tice is planning to do and is already doing. So we are now hearing, and I'm going to get Richard Tice on the channel later tonight or tomorrow when he has time to actually talk to you guys about this issue. He's talking to a number of Conservative members, in terms of elected officials, so the local councillors and others, in regards to defecting to Reform UK. And this is all about the fact that the Conservative Party is all over the place, and there's no unity. The unity that Rishi Sunak promised doesn't exist, and conservatism doesn't exist in the Conservative Party, which is kind of ironic. So there is so many party members and activists who have already cancelled their membership, who have some of them have joined Reform UK, and now Richard Tice is taking it to a new level. He wants to get Conservative elected local councillors to defect to his party. He's already selected over 500 parliamentary candidates for the next election, and he wants to make sure that he's got enough people for the whole of the general election. So 660, whatever, how many seats we have actually in Parliament now. So there's going to be quite interesting. Obviously it's going to reduce the numbers because of the boundary changes a little bit, I think. But it's going to be interesting because there's so many discussions. This conference that I'm speaking to you guys from, and I'll actually take you guys in as well. I'll show you guys what's going on for a little bit. It is quite interesting that so many people, not everybody is a Tory member. Actually, the majority is probably not. There's so many people who want conservatism. They simply just want some party to fight for the values of this country and with the interest of the people here. And but so far, the Tory party is still in power. The smaller parties can't unite because we have Reform UK with their own platform, but then you have UKIP, who are obviously a smaller party, UKIP, but it would definitely help if they can all unite. Then you've got other smaller parties who are not really completely aligned in terms of the political agenda. For example, SDP, they might be socially conservative, but they are economically not really fully on the free market side, like Reform UK, for example, or the Tories. Or the Tories used to be pro-free market now, but not anymore. So it is quite fascinating to see what's going on. We have Emily Hewitson. We have a special guest joining us right there. There we go. This is we are welcome to the live stream, Emily.
Hi.
Emily was on a panel earlier talking.
Can I just say my puppy's fallen off, but of course
her puppy's gone.
I just wanted to point that out. You can see my pin.
we are talking about something relevant. We're talking about so we got the latest update that Richard Tice and Reform UK are talking to Conservative Party councillors in regards to potential defections. What's your view on where the Tory party is going under Rishi Sunak, and do you think there's going to be defections?
Well, it seems that the Tory party has ditched kind of any like radical changes it was going to make, and it's become the party of caving into a lot of pressure from Twitter. It's become the party of U-turns, really, and it just makes us look weak in general, and we're getting further and further away from, you know, the root of conservatism. So it's really no surprise that so many people are looking for that kind of other party that really actually does represent them and represents, you know, kind of the social conservative issues.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to see, because I do feel like in a lot of these situations, a lot of you know, Richard Tice, it's in his interest to big things up and say that he's got many defectors. matters.
Yeah,
because if you start doing that, then you're more likely to get more defectors.
Yes.
So we will see, but I definitely think there is space with Labour and Conservative Party becoming so similar on so many policy issues. There is definitely that space for someone that's a bit more, radical or a bit more representative of actual conservative thinking.
Do you
it's
feel,
definitely a watch this space scenario.
Do you feel the vibe in terms of frustration? Because obviously you were at this conference, you spoke at the conference. Do you get that kind of sense that a lot of even young people are just frustrated, like especially even if they're Tory, not necessarily that they want reform, but they're like something, they want something else.
No, completely. There's so much frustration because I think in general, like if we look at the recent leadership election, the only way Rishi won was from MP support. They also, it's kind of funny because Rishi's campaign never wanted it to go to the members of vote because they knew that they were going to lose. So it has become this very much this scenario where it's MPs and what the MPs, we've definitely got those divides. And I think the less that they listen to the membership, the worse it's going to get. So I think they really need to buckle up their ideas, or they've got a big shock coming at the next general election.
Absolutely spot on. Yes, we are going to obviously come back to you guys from here with a couple of new and other updates later on today. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we're going to come back to you guys very soon.
Make sure you subscribe.